at primary level because I'm not sure about secondary schools. Is there anything in the curriculum around that has to be included around safety and students understanding safety? There is a stream that I know at primary level, but I'm not sure secondary level.
Yeah, there is. We use gymnastics and fitness.
Like a frame.
Not athletics, but other schools probably do different things.
The first thing I just want to start with, and then I'll dispense with these anyway, is how do we get keen-eyed students throwing in a safe and safe environment? Normally I use hoops and or something like a cone, or you've got the lily pads as well. I put the equipment on it to make sure the students are away from it, and we just we explain the rules that we want it to be safe so everyone can get lots of turns instead of maybe only have 2 or 3 turns. Rules are quite simply: don't touch any implements until you're invited to pick it up. The next rule is copy what you're going to demonstrate. Once they throw in, they wait there until they get asked to go and pick it up. Because there might be someone else on the scene who's still to throw and they'll get collared by one. So that's a really good rule, and make sure that they buy into that. The second thing is when they're retrieving the implement, they carry it back, they don't roll it back and throw it back. So you can imagine the dangers of discus and shot put, just it wouldn't work. They come back, put it on the ground for the next one, go to the back of the queue and wait for the next round. And normally I can have 10 people throwing quite successfully. Is that like a cool idea? Yeah, lots of nights, cool. I just want to explain another game that you can do, and then we'll just get into the technical aspects of what we do. Taki from Tokoroa, who's one of our energisers, showed me this game. We did a session with them, and you can use it for kicking and striking as well. But basically you split into 2 groups. Group 1 throw, and once it's been thrown out here, the second group on your command can line up along here. They have to go out and retrieve it and get back to head. Meanwhile the crew that is just thrown, you have them run around the circuit at the back and come back. And the first team back, it's 1 point for that team. So it's a way of keeping them active during rotations, and I've always tried to find a game that would incorporate both elements of what you're trying to do. So yeah, it does make people think it's a really cool game, and as I said, you can use it for like striking, like people, you can use it for kicking as well. It works quite well. Obviously for kicking, they've got to have a bigger circuit, the other thing. So yeah, I thought that was a really cool thing that I'd share with you. Okay, now I've got you set, looking into the stun long enough. Do you want to use modified equipment or real equipment?
Real.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice.
That's not no hexing.
Now, I'm sorry, you are going to be throwing into the sun because this is where they throw and they don't want any... Yep, everyone can grab something. Okay, you should be able to tell me where the power of shot put comes from. Legs, thank you very much. So the first thing we're going to do is normally in a process with the warm-up or before leading into it, make sure we're going to use the legs. The other thing we're going to do is make sure that our arms are educated to be in the right place for the throw, which is normally we have to have an elbow in a nice position like this. I call it the chicken wing. So what we do, ladies will know this, an equal push pass. We're going to pick it up with 2 hands and just put it under our chin to start off with. And all we're going to do is use our legs, and we're going to drive off the legs up and out. Okay, so away we go. Make sure you wait there, please.
Wow, you're so strong.
Thank you for waiting. Let's come and retrieve. Thank you.
About smarter
Okay, if you talk to someone like Valerie, what she uses is quite a common term when she has a really good throw. You know what she says normally. She smacks the crap out of it. So, shot put is about real explosion. It's like coming out of a block. So how many of you have had first warm-up throw, if that was a sprint race final, was that related to coming out of the blocks, for example? Even late. Okay, so what we want to think about is our legs are going to be really, really explosive, and our fingers, we're going to be very, very fast through our arms and off our fingers. So it's going to be much quicker action. Even an old man like me should be able to do it relatively fast. So it's down and bang. So it's like a real, lot more energy, a lot more speed. Here we go. Yep. Cool, come and pick up. We're being explosive. The other key there, once that's in place, is where we've got pretty much, a lot of students will probably understand 37 degrees, 37, 38 degrees. If you don't understand that, another way is we put our arm up so it's just under our ear. That's about the right line as well. Another way of describing it is particularly in primary school, when we're working with primary school children, we make the shape of a rainbow with our throw. The common thing with particularly boys is they'll see someone else's mark out here, they'll look at this mark, what do you think happens? Yeah, and what happens to the flight path when you're looking at it? It stays low, boys in particular. So the idea is we've got to look at the flight path. So this time we went for a bit of height there, so we're going to try and make nice rainbow shapes this time. And see if I can do it for you. Here we go. And there's a longer shape with no extra effort. It travels further because we've got the shape into it. Away we go. Oh, come and pick up. 2 kg. Half the weight, 2 kg. Right, so the next progression from this is moving to one hand. So the whole idea of doing this over and over and over is to make sure that this elbow is in the right place. So that when we transition to one hand, all we've got to do is pull this hand back so it's back behind our ear and against our neck. Okay, elbow's still in this position. It shouldn't drop to here or be some other place. It's just in that natural position there. We'll just pop them down for a moment. If you think about doing a bench press, if we're on our back, we've got this action. So shot put is just like almost like an inclined bench press. And pretty much an inclined bench press you do not do with your elbows down. It just doesn't work. As you know, they sit about here to get the power through here. So that puts it in the right place. Just before we move on, I would normally do this as 2 different components. It's also the way we pick up the shot put, dirty fingers, dirty thumb, clean palm. We pick it up like a claw in front of us here. That's sitting in here like this. If it's picked up like this, it's a bit more difficult. So it still sits pretty much in a hand like this. Relatively straight wrist if you can keep a straight wrist from the heavy one. Okay, back down. From this position here then and bringing it to here, we've now got the dirty neck as well. All we're going to do is leave for a right-handed throw, our left foot still faced forward, left-handed throw would leave our right foot forward. All I want you to do is to step back and here, so we've got a foot back and shot puts in against here. I'm throwing this way by the way. What we're going to do is bend into this back knee. So now we've done it, all we're going to do is power off this back knee, transfer our weight from back to front on all our throws, pushing and out. So think about lifting the heel, pushing off the ball of your foot, pushing your hip forward, away it goes. So there's your power. Transfer of weight from front to back. Quite a few instructions, you can break it up into students in your class. Right, have a try. Dirty fingers, dirty thumb, dirty neck, chicken wing up. Okay, back you go, lean back, hip through. Brought something new like that to a group, guess what happens? Their eyes have gone down, it's all flat again. We have to back the truck up, reintroduce where they're looking, and then go back to that. If you want to overcome that, you can line them up like on a soccer goal post or something like that, just to put them back to appropriate height so it's going to be going over the goal post. Or just string something up in a couple of trees to make sure they're going over the post that way.
What are these like to hit?
What?
What are these like to hit?
Incidentally, I use those like in schools because if I use a cricket ball or this is modified cricket ball or tennis ball, they associate it with throwing. So I always use something different for them so they don't get confused between what sling to use for.
Can I have a go?
Okay, I'm going to take it to the final step for you because there's not much more to this. If we think about how we started, both feet driving out this way, we've still got this foot facing forward. The reason we used to teach this action here, coming around, this foot would end up facing here and the hip action would not come square enough. So this is something new development out of what's happening overseas at the moment. If we leave this foot pointing in the direction we're going to throw, our hips can get completely square into our throw. These hips will travel, and they've proven that the faster we move our hip and the squarer we get it to the throw, generally the longer the throw will be. So what I want you to do, that's why I've done that development. What I want you to do now is start from here, and what we're going to do is, again we're going to do a standing start, so we've got about half of your foot length between your feet. We're going to pick our heels off the ground and we're going to turn round. So for you people, right-handed, so we're going to turn around. It should end up sort of facing in this general orientation. Well done. Just come back to me again, please. From here, just going to change what we do. Balance. We're going to bend this back knee now. Probably have this in my Tony's not sitting my fingers before. We're going to move this hip, this position. We're going to make a bow like a bow and arrow. And we're going to watch it go over the bow. So, Tony's nose.
Tony's nose.
Yep.
Over the rainbow.
Tony's nose are in the line here. We've got low by bending our knee, not using it as
Oh no, I'm just going with the
Tony's nose. Make a bow, watch it go,
make
over
it
the rainbow.
Make it bow.
Not in a bow you tie, a bow isn't a bow and arrow. Make an arc, watch it go over the rainbow. Okay, so if we just put it together for you here, you must pick both your heels off the ground. The whole process goes off the ball of the foot and up and away. Push your hip forward. Push your hip forward a bit. So take your hip. Yeah.
Make it go.
Watch it go over the rainbow.
Make it go over the rainbow.
One seamless bit. Let's have a try. Have one practice at about half strength, then we'll speed it up. Away we go. Cool, come and pick up. Skin with your grip, all your elbows are up. Once you've introduced something new, the next thing that goes is the elbow starts off in funny positions. And what will happen is hand will fall away here, and they'll start chucking. So you've got to make sure that this you might back the truck up again, go back to like the drill of this, put the elbow in the right place. You've got something to pick up. Do you want to try one fast action with this? By the way, the position you're in is called the power position, or the standing throw position. And I'll show you what's in front of it. Okay, so lots of power generated with the speed of your hip. Have a try.
That massive glue to you.
Nice.
Over rotation.
Woohoo, well done. Technical to throw, unless if someone is a pretty good sort of thrower and they come to it, unless they can do that power position, back the truck right up and go through. All that happens in front of that, and I'm going to be careful how I demonstrate it, because there's Valerie on the fly. She starts in the back of the seat again. This leg is dragged forward, she rocks back on this leg. There, that power position. But if you can get your students and athletes just into a good, strong power position, you're going to see which way they stop really good potential, and that's the optimum way that they can throw. If they want to do not the hop through the circle, it's okay doing chasse or together, and start back on, step, together, step, it's fine. But the most important thing here is stop this line running through here is the top of on this line. So the action of getting this foot behind here generates the underturn as well, but it must be behind the line of this foot here. That's quite adequate. If it comes to here in line, it's restricting the throw because the hips aren't throwing up high. Yep, makes sense. So that step together step, make sure the final step is that foot has to be behind the line of this foot. Because it also opens the hips, helps the head, starts the rotation. You want to have a little trial with that. Some people do it side on, like this, but then you're still not opening the hips up far enough. You're going to do that back on. Yep. PE, this is sort of like year 12, advanced PE more. There we go. Did that work for you?
Yeah, I forgot. I was only thinking about my.
Yeah.
Forgot about actually that.
What does that look like? The power position standing throw. Okay, and then just the same with rope treatment. A wee bit more compact, but still basically in a power position, standing throw position to unwind into the throw. So that's what I meant. What I showed you in front of that was